from government that they force filmmakers, it somehow is very important in creative way, because when you don't have, when you are under conflict and any kind of censorship or war or I don't know, then your creativity is totally differently
stimulating your
stimulating. And so I think because they don't have many way to show many things so directly, because they cannot talk about sex, they cannot show the sex, for example, they cannot show without a scarf and something, so they always find a way, metaphorical way, symbolic way to tell their story, so that then it helps a lot. And but yes, I like maybe it is not very now. I like Iranian cinema too, but when it comes to real cinema, of course, it is interesting for the world. It isn't the way of storytelling, because there are always, you know, some hidden things that you need to guess as an audience. But during Soviet time, and Eastern countries, Eastern European countries, that they were under censorship, that they were making films, is totally different. It's very high level. I cannot compare.
You mean the Soviet ones were higher?
Yeah, the Eastern European countries under the censorship of Soviet, they were higher, because the level of knowledge is totally different, you know. And for example, I am fan of Iranian cinema, but when it comes to cinema, like real cinema, I am more fan of Eastern European cinema.
I see.
You know, sorry, I am so honest.
No, it's okay.
So
no one is going to judge you for that.
Yeah, but Iranian cinema is interesting because, you know, they created this cinema under censorship, which becomes a kind of their characteristic. If Iranian gets full freedom like European, their cinema is not anymore like interesting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, because of the system, because of the circumstances, because of the whole limitation that they have, they created the kind of a language of their own films that it's very Iranian. And also, you know, the aesthetic, and you know, the dramaturgy and everything, and even the composition, you know, even the working with visual language is totally different. When it comes as a free, like totally free, then they should really be very high level to compete with the world. Then they cannot so easily compete with the world. Then there is a story. It is not just because you make a film from Iran, maybe story is not very, like, it's basic, but because it is from Iran, because they made it under censorship, because this is that, all these factors play a role to that cinema become interesting. But I am so curious when Iran become free of Ayatollahs, how they make films.